Time for a change of pace now, and Australia has selected 2 triathletes with intellectual impairments as flag bearers for the World Triathlon Championship in Spain later this month. It comes amid a push to have the sport included in the Paralympics. News Breakfast Pat Mitchell has the story.
I'm at the Darebin International Sports Centre here in Melbourne's north, about to meet the Australian flag bearers for the World Triathlon Age Group Multisport Championships happening in Spain later this month. They're just going through their final paces in one of their final training sessions before they head over to Europe, so let's go inside. Georgia Pounding and Cameron Marshall, thank you very much for joining News Breakfast.
That's okay, thanks for having us.
Well, how did you first find out, Georgia, that you were going to be a flag bearer for Australia?
I got a phone call from Alex, Triathlon Australia, and she told me that me and Cam are flag bearers for Spain.
It's super exciting. And Cam, how much training actually goes into what you both do? You're both very dedicated athletes. How much do you do per week?
I do about an average 20 hours a week, sometimes more. It varies.
I do 2 swims per hour, 4 rides per hour, 5 running per hour, and 1 strength per hour.
It's just huge. And of course, we're at the track. This is one of your last training sessions before you head to Spain. So I'd better let you guys hit the track. I'm going to catch up with your coaches and some supporters, and then we might catch you a bit later for a run. Well, this is Liz Gosper, the training coordinator for Cam and Georgia today, and Damien Walsh, who's the Vic Triathlon president. You're also a teammate of Cam's at Nunawading Triathlon Club in Melbourne's East. Liz, we'll start with you. Now, Georgia and Cam both have 5 national titles in the intellectually impaired category for Australia, but that category isn't available on the world stage. It's not at the Paralympics. Can you take us back to why?
Well, the reason why is in 2000 there were problems with eligibility and classification, and some teams they weren't all made up of intellectually impaired athletes, so it was taken out.
So that means when they compete in Spain, Cam and Georgia will be competing, I guess, against everyone.
That's correct. So there is para at the Multisport World Triathlon Championships, but that's only for the classifications that are under World Triathlon, which are all physical classifications, and intellectual impairment hasn't yet been included under World Triathlon.
Well, Damien, you can tell us about Cam because you've been training with him. He holds his own in these races, doesn't he?
Yeah, Cam more than holds his own. So Cam's a valued member of our club, comes along to every training session, but he's not making up numbers. He's at the front.
And just being named as a flag bearer, that's a huge honour for him, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It means a lot to Cam. We actually celebrated it last night, actually, at our track session. So Cam was very proud and the club was proud.
Well, and Liz, what does it mean in terms of the future aspirations of the sport in terms of recognition for II athletes on the world stage?
So I'm actually on an II working group with World Triathlon, trying to push this through, or create opportunities at least. But I do know realistically there are a lot of sports vying to get into the Paralympics, and then a lot of classifications want to get in. So we're probably one of many.
Is that something you'd like to see happen? Do you see yourself as a Paralympian one day, Georgia?
Yes, with racing with exciting with a lot of people and racing with all my friends from IST.
And you, Cam, do you think one day triathlon might be included in the Paralympics?
Yeah, I hope so. I hope that it will be included by 2032 in Brisbane. That would be the big goal for me. Would be to go to the Brisbane Paralympics and hopefully beyond that. So yeah, if we can keep spreading the word and keep fighting for this opportunity, then I think it will come around sooner.
What a brilliant story from News Breakfast Zone. Pat Mitchell there. Wonderful to hear about the efforts to push for triathletes to be represented at the Paralympics.